Hey guys, welcome back to the Skills with Arlo channel. This week I'm taking on another geography related task. I'm going to be trying to learn every single country in the world, every single country in the UN, that is. So 193 nations, all of them in the same style that I did for learning the African countries. And so this one was a lot harder, and so I'll get into the footage now. So the way that this quiz works is that it gives you a random country and it has this big map that's not labeled at all, and you have to choose which country you think it is. And so one thing that I had problems with from the very beginning were the countries on to the east of Australia and the countries sort of in the Caribbean, sort of by Cuba, between Cuba and South America, because there's a lot of really small country here that you don't really hear about. And so of course, I've heard about most of the European countries, and I've heard about every country that has a good soccer team. I know, any country that's been in the World Cup or Euros or any big soccer competition I know about. And so, you can sort of say here, ignore the fact that I mixed up Sweden and Norway. That's unimportant. I've been to both those countries. I should be getting it, but I didn't. Also, I'm not sure how I got Kazakhstan. This one's a massive country. I know people from there, so I apologize if they're watching this. And so this first round, you see it's a lot of yellows, a lot of reds, and so basically how it works is that if you get it first try, it's white. If you get it second try, it's a light yellow or green, I don't know. Then it gets darker and darker, and if you get it after your third try, it's just red, which means that you didn't get it. And so, as you can see in this first round, I'm not doing very well. I'm getting a lot of yellows, a lot of reds, especially down over near Australia and South America, and even some over in the Stan region. That's the name of it. It's like West Africa, not West Africa, West Asia. And so, as this round comes to a close, I get my score of 65% for the first round. And so that I'm only showing you my best score and my worst score in full. All of the others are going to be cut a bit, so you don't have to watch the whole thing. So this time it starts off a lot better. I'm getting more of the countries. I did a few mini rounds in between where I would just go and figure stuff out without doing a full attempt. And so you see I have a lot more whites and some yellows and fewer reds in this round. So it's going a lot better. I still have no clue about the countries near Australia and right above South America, but I got Sweden and Norway right this time, so that's good. So we got 74% on our second attempt here. So moving into the next one, I'd gone through and looked a bit more at the ones I was missing, especially all the tiny countries that I was missing and the Middle East, which I was getting wrong a bit. And so you can see this round is going a lot better. Only a few yellows so far, only one red. Yeah, I was having a lot of trouble with Mauritania, because you have Mauritius, and so Mauritania sounds like it's going to be another tiny island, possibly near Africa, possibly near Australia, but realistically it's this fairly large country right next to Mali and Western Sahara. And I'm actually not sure why Western Sahara isn't a country. I guess it's not part of the UN. On to the next round here. This one I wasn't really feeling, wasn't paying too much attention, so I actually ended up not doing much better than last time. As you can see, we're still on 84. We jumped from 83 to 85% this round. And as you can guess, it gets easier as you go along because you have fewer countries to choose from. And so as we end up this round, we're getting 85%. Which is pretty good. 85% of 193 countries is pretty good. And by the way, it doesn't count the yellows. I don't get any points for yellows or reds. It's only if you get it first try that it counts towards the score. Then here's the final round that I'm recording. And so I will spoil it real quick. I do not quite get 100% on it, but I'm currently not at my main location, as you might have noticed by the background, and this is Sunday that I'm recording this right now. And so I really want to put the video out today, So I'm not going to be able to get quite 100%, but this is by far my best attempt, and I'm pretty happy with it. So as you can see, I've gotten down all of the larger countries pretty much. I actually end up mixing up Slovenia and Slovakia again. They're close to each other. They have similar names, they have similar flags. So I just messed those two up. That's unfortunate. The other ones that I messed up that I really shouldn't have messed up include Uzbekistan and Turkmenistan. And they're similar shapes and similar names, but I don't really have a good excuse for mixing those two up. Obviously, I messed it up. Africa was nearly flawless this round. South America was flawless. Asia, except for Turkmenistan, was flawless. I still had a few issues with the tiny countries right above Australia, and a few issues with the countries right above South America as well. But other than that, this round went pretty well. You can see I'm currently on 94%. And so right now I'm finishing up all the other countries. I actually almost mixed up Mali and Angola there, but I got it in the end. So we got 95%. Pretty happy with that. So let's go through all of the mistakes I made in this round. So first off, I missed St. Vincent and the Grenadines. I think I'm saying that right, I could be wrong. I missed Tonga because I mixed with Togo, Samoa, Kiribati, which I mixed up with Kuwait. I missed Uzbekistan. I'm not happy about that one. I mixed up Slovenia and Slovakia. You can see it right next to each other. Similar names, Uzbekistan and Turkmenistan, right next to each other. And so all of these ones that I missed, I have reasons for missing them, but it's still a miss in the end. But I'm pretty happy with the score. So thank you all for watching this week's video. I'm sorry I wasn't able to completely finish off the challenge, but I will continue working on it in the future, and if you want, I can record it and upload when I actually do get 100%, just as its own separate mini video, just to show that I did it. But yeah, today's Sunday, and I really want to get the video out on time, so this is what I have. I hope you still enjoyed it. Thank you for watching to the end. Make sure to subscribe, like it, leave a comment in the comments below, and thanks very much. Bye.